Guangzhou, China's most underrated megacity. Most people visit Guangzhou for a few days. They see the skyline, eat dim sum, maybe visit Canton Tower, and leave thinking they've seen the city. But after living here for nearly 2 years, we've realized there's a completely different side to Guangzhou, one that most tourists never get to see. Beyond the skyscrapers and famous landmarks, Guangzhou is fast, chaotic, convenient, overwhelming, and honestly, one of the most fascinating cities we've ever lived in. And in this vlog, we're showing you what Guangzhou is really like, not just as a place to visit, but as a place to live.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
And if you're new here, I'm Sans.
And I'm Ari.
And we're travel vloggers and ESL teachers who have been living in Guangzhou, China for almost 2 years now.
We came here to teach English, and honestly, we did not expect to fall in love with the city as much as we have.
So today, we're taking you around Guangzhou and showing you why we think this is one of the best cities in China and why we personally fell in love with it so much.
And we're going to show you some of our favorite spots and what life is really like here in Guangzhou. So we've just arrived at Yangqingfang Liwan district.
And this is one of our favorite parts of the city because it's filled with so much history and culture, and it's not too touristic. This is considered old Guangzhou. And when people think of Chinese megacities, they usually picture things like skyscrapers, futuristic vibes, super modern everything. And of course, Guangzhou has that. The CBD is insane. But the city is also really old. It's been a trading port for over 1,000 years. And what we love is that a lot of history is still here. You walk 5 minutes from a modern mall and suddenly you're in these little pockets that feel like a completely different era. It's wild.
And the Liwan district is a fantastic place to experience the Lignan culture. You can see it in the traditional arcade-style buildings, the narrow lanes, and all of the small local shops.
But to be honest, it gets very crowded almost anywhere you go in the city center of Guangzhou. But of course, Guangzhou is a city with 18 million people, so it's bound to get crowded wherever you go. So if you come here, definitely go through the little narrow alleyways, try find the off-beaten paths. You might feel overstimulated. We've been living here for almost 2 years and we still haven't gotten used to the crowds, the noise, the getting bumped into, all the smells, and everyone obviously staring at you as well. So you might get overstimulated, but just take it one thing at a time and when possible, try to find the little off-beaten paths. Actually, I take it back. Maybe don't go through the narrow alleyways. That's actually the worst possible thing you could do because you will feel absolutely squished. There's always people everywhere knocking into you. So actually, try to rather go to big open spaces. It'll definitely feel less crowded. So let's go check out some of the cute little shops. Oh, this is so cute. It's definitely a popular store. Look how beautifully decorated it is. Lots of teddies. So cute. Wow, that's a very beautiful puzzle with all the pandas. I guess it's like a little souvenir store or toy store. And they have a little station where you can write postcards. That is so cute. There's all the postcards you can choose from. They have loads. Then you can personalize it here. And it has just started raining. That is one thing about Guangzhou, I must say. The weather here is so unpredictable. There was absolutely zero rain forecast for today, yet it's raining. But it's not a problem because in about 5 to 10 minutes, I'm sure this rain will be gone. It's very common for it to just rain for a few minutes and then disappear, and then rain again and disappear. And because Guangzhou is in the south, it is very humid most of year round. We really only have like a 2-month winter period. So we're heading back into summer and the rain is definitely going to be happening a lot more. Obviously, don't let the weather ruin your day. There's so many shops to see here and go into. So if it's raining, You definitely won't get bored. You'll always find something to do. And loads of teas to try. Okay, give us the taste test. How is it?
Wow, it's a lot sweeter than I thought. It's delicious. It does not taste like tea at all. It must be some berry or maybe even like a pomegranate. It's so sweet. It's delicious. I would actually buy some.
You can definitely taste the berry and the pomegranate coming through. Absolutely 10 out of 10.
This area is absolutely bustling. As you can see around me, there is so much going on. Firstly, so many people, and there are so many stores around where you can literally buy anything. Clothing, traditional arts and crafts, toys. There's even stations where you can DIY your own things, like writing postcards to your family and friends back home. There's so much to see and do here. It's so difficult. I don't even know where to start. Lots of people, so many delicious smells around me. It smells so good.
And it's so sweet when the locals ask us to take photos with them. It's such an easy way to make new friends.
You will also notice that a lot of these stores and restaurants have barcodes right outside, and that's because all payments in China are made digitally. China is pretty much a cashless society. You can pay in cash usually, but I don't think you will see anyone paying in cash. I haven't seen anyone pay in cash in the 2 years that I've been here in China. All payments are made on Alipay or WeChat, and it's super easy and convenient. Don't have to worry about carrying around cash. It is perfect. All payments are made on your phone. And I know what you're thinking. Well, what if my phone dies? Well, don't worry. In China, your phone will never be dead. They have little portable charger stations where you pay 2 RMB per hour and you can use it for as long as you need. And then you just put it back in another charging station. They have them all over the city, all over the country actually. And it's just the best thing ever. I can't believe more countries don't have this. Like, China is just so efficient.
Well, all I can say is that was quite overstimulating with everything going on at the same time. I must say, this is why we absolutely love living in Panyu district. It's so much quieter and there's bigger spaces. Places feel a lot less crowded. And when you're walking, you're not feeling like, someone's gonna hit me from the side and that side and a bike's coming from behind me. It's a lot more calm and it's a lot more pleasant to walk around. As we're leaving Yangqingfang and heading towards Shangxiajiu, it's amazing to see how It's amazing to see how the old architecture of this beautiful district blends together with the modern twist. So you've got your modern boutiques, you've got your chain stores like Starbucks and McDonald's just hidden in among these streets. It's just amazing to see how the old and the new blend together so seamlessly. So we've just arrived in Shangxiajiu pedestrian street and it is pumping. It is one of the most popular commercial pedestrian streets to visit and it is actually the first business street to have opened in Guangzhou.
And as you can see, it is really busy here. It is absolutely crowded. Reminds me a lot of Nanjing Road in Shanghai because there are stores everywhere. They have clothing stores, they have little food stalls, absolutely everything you can think of, and the crowds are absolutely insane. So it's definitely a hot spot Not actually one of my favorites just because of the crowds, but if you do get lucky and come here, maybe during the week, like Monday to Friday, while people are at work, then it's definitely a lot more pleasant. But unfortunately, we also are full-time working girlies, so we can only come on the weekend. But it is absolutely incredible. And this street is filled with delicious traditional Cantonese food. And if you come to Guangzhou, you have to try Cantonese food. And one thing I love about Cantonese food is they don't overpower it with chili. It's actually very light flavoring and seasonings that they use. And the focus is on like soy sauce, ginger, garlic, and it's just tasty. But in other cities in China, like Chengdu and Chongqing, everything is overpowered with chili. So just grateful that we don't have that.
Let's try some coconut milk.
Ooh,
It's hot.
is it hot?
So nice.
Wow.
So good.
Comes straight from the coconut.
You would love that.
Let's try. Wow, it is warm. That's delicious. It's so coconutty. Wow, I've never had warm coconut milk, but that is so tasty.
I could have this every day.
And for traditional Cantonese food, you can expect a lot of meats. The three main meats that they eat is chicken, pork, and duck. And of course, lots of veggies and seafood.
I genuinely think that this is one of the best food cities in the world. Like, not just in China. Everyone always talks about going to Japan for the sushi or going to Naples for the pizza. No one actually talks about coming to Guangzhou for the delicious Cantonese cuisine. But they absolutely should. If they don't, they are missing out. There are so many people, we have to walk in single file and hold ourselves against the railings. And here are all the bikes.
But Guangzhou isn't just busy streets, food markets, temples, and old neighborhoods. It's also known as the city of flowers. And once you spend a bit of time here, you really start to notice how much greenery there is around the city. And two of our favorite places to go and enjoy the nature has been Yuntai Garden and hiking Baiyun Mountain.
So we're here at Yuntai Gardens, and it actually looks so beautiful. I think we're gonna have to go check it out before we go hiking. But you have to buy a ticket, so let's go get a ticket and check it out, and then we'll go hiking.
So you can either buy a ticket at the ticket office, but let's be real, the language barrier is quite a thing. So they also have these barcodes around where you can buy tickets online.
So to buy our tickets, we just scan the barcode, and it's only 10 RMB for an adult ticket. Got our tickets. Let's go.
There's no queue.
No queue.
Love that, especially for China. But it is getting busier.
Wow.
So this is the biggest Western style garden in Guangzhou, China. So up above me over there is a greenhouse, and around me is a beautiful lake.
It's getting busy, but it's time to go hike anyway, so let's go. So here is Baiyun Cableway. We are going to take the cable car up to the top of the mountain and then hike down. It's a 5-kilometer hike, and apparently there's a lot to see up there. There's a glass bridge, there's viewpoints, so we don't want to waste our time climbing up, we'll come down.
So again, you can either buy tickets at the ticket office, or what we'll do is buy online again.
Always online. And it's only 25 RMB for a ticket up the cableway. feels like we're in another garden, but we're actually on top of the mountain. Interesting.
I must say, they have really pretty gardens everywhere. Like, the flowers that they grow are so well kept, and honestly, it's just beautiful. So we're looking for the Mokshing summit, which we think is this way, but let's see.
So we found it, and it is 2 kilometers.
So you'll see a lot of these little buses up on the mountain, and if you're too lazy to walk to the summit, you can pay 10 RMB to catch a ride on one of the little buses.
But today we're gonna walk.
We're gonna walk because we're not lazy girls.
No, we love hiking. There's lots of convenience stores in case you need something to drink or eat or just...
Yeah, of course they have a 7-Eleven on top of the mountain.
So the hike is pretty much just walking along a tarred road up to the summit.
Yeah,
which is kind of underwhelming compared to what we have in South Africa.
The rain's getting in my eyes. Feel the rain on
your skin.
No one else can feel it for you.
Only you can let it in.
I think they liked my show.
No, like it's actually properly coming down now.
Okay, it's finally stopped pouring with rain. We've made it to the base of the summit, but it's still another 2 kilometers up. So I think we're just going to catch one of these buses and be on our way. It's actually too wet. Got our bus tickets. Let's go home.
The rain did cut our Baiyun Mountain plans a little short, but even when the weather switches up, there is always something else to do in Guangzhou. And if there's one thing this city does really well, it's shopping. Guangzhou is one of China's shopping capitals, and the malls here feel like an actual experience. They're overwhelmingly huge with so much to do.
Just to show you how many stores this mall has. These are stores. These are even more stores. And here. And here. And it actually just goes on. So basically there's like different parts to the mall. We're on the north entrance. There's also a west entrance, an east entrance, and a south entrance. So it's kind of like multiple malls all in one. So there's hundreds of stores.
This is so many. Oh my gosh. Attractions. Where do we start?
Let's go up.
Between the shopping, the restaurants, the arcades, the massage stations, and all the random pop-ups, you could easily spend hours getting lost in just one mall.
So we got quite hungry, so we're gonna have lunch at Genki Sushi. We already got some sushi from the conveyor belt. We've got some salmon, but we have more sushi coming on the way.
We also got some udon noodles. I got a mushroom version. Son's got a beef version with mushrooms. So let's see how it goes.
Looks tasty.
And then once the sun goes down, Guangzhou City comes alive in a completely different way. People gather around to watch local performers, food markets start filling up, shops stay open late, and the whole city has this bright, vibrant energy. And of course, you can't come to Guangzhou without seeing the famous Canton Tower lit up at night.
So we've just arrived in Zhujiang New Town, which is like the modern district in Guangzhou City, and we are surrounded by beautiful buildings, and just behind me is the Canton Tower, which is the iconic landmark in Guangzhou City. It's stunning!
And there's actually an observation deck at the top of the tower. So you can buy a ticket and go to the top and you can see beautiful views of the whole city.
And after experiencing the hustle and bustle of the city, one thing that everyone should experience at least once in their life is a 24-hour spa.
That's right, 24-hour access to spa facilities. So this is actually a recreational hotel which has many different floors, and each floor has a certain thing dedicated to it. For example, the first floor is the changing rooms, the shower rooms, and the pools. There's also some saunas and steam rooms which you can use at any time. And then as you go up to the second floor, you have access to the kitchen or the restaurant. And that is where you can have unlimited food buffets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and do it all again the next day. There's also complimentary beverages which you can help yourself to. For example, there's waters and teas and sodas. And then there's dedicated massage rooms with lazy boy lounges, and each lazy boy lounger has a connected computer so you can listen to music or watch movies. And then you can order order a massage to your chair, and then a masseur will come to your chair and give you a massage, but this can happen at any time. You can even order a massage at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And there is so much other entertainment here. For example, there's a table tennis room, there's a pool room, there's a whole arcade, there's even a gym.
And we actually have a whole vlog already dedicated to this 24-hour spa. So if you haven't yet checked it out, go check it out, where we take you with us for the whole experience. Because trust me, this is something you'll really want to experience. But as for now, we're going to spend the next 24 hours relaxing, getting massages, probably about 5 massages, going for a hot sauna, and just having a good relaxing time. And we'll check back in with you in 24 hours.
They have so much food. They have a lot of seafood, like snails and oysters and prawns. And they have like a whole sushi section as well, and some stews. Look how yummy. They have stone olive fig pot spine. They have stewed pig tripe with plantago grass and pepper. They have Ji Gua Dan Kai pot chicken feet. Yeah. Stewed chicken with Gandoroma lucidum. Looks like a beef stew kind of thing. Golden pumpkin and millet congee. That looks yummy. Look at that. Just so much food. Goes on and on and on. Forever. And they have cute little individual meals here. It's like, I think this is seaweed with rice inside. I don't even know what half of this food is, but it looks so good.
So we're 21 hours into our 24-hour spa day. Last night we had the best massages ever. We had 3 in a row. So we started with a head massage, which was so great. I think it was 50 minutes. They massage your whole scalp and your neck and your shoulders, and then they use like this nice brush in your hair to really scrub. So that was so good. And then Erin had a foot massage and I got a back massage, which was absolutely fantastic for releasing all those knots. Then we spent like 2 hours in the pool and the sauna and steam room, you know, got rid of all those toxins. And then we ended off the night with some eye yoga, which sounds ridiculous, but it's the best thing ever. They use like these warm things on your face and they massage your temples and your head, and it's kind of like a facial but mixed with a massage, and it's so good.
And today we started off with a delicious buffet brekkie. After that, we then decided to hit the pools, and we must have spent like 5 hours swimming, going in the sauna, going in the steam room. We also did a really nice hair mask, washed our hair, blow dried, and now we're actually having lunch. And then after this, we're gonna go get our final massage, which is gonna be a leg massage. And we are so excited for this one.
And then this is like the main massage slash resting room where you can relax and watch TV, and you can order things. So here's the healthcare items. So many different massages. Eye yoga, local massage, ab massage. This one's so good. We're gonna get this one, supreme leg. You can also order drinks and food. Tea, let's get tea. Lemon. Sugar.
Well, it is 24 hours later, and that was the best 24 hours I've had in a long while. Can't even tell you how fast time goes by in that spa. I could have sworn we were only in there for like 5 hours. You go in the sauna, and then you have a swim, you eat some food, you get a massage, and then sleep a little bit and repeat.
The spa is dangerous. If you ever go in there, you will never want to come out.
Facts.
We're already planning the next visit.
Absolutely.
Well, that brings us to the end of our Guangzhou vlog. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for our future content. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Bye besties!